asking me last time to explore fear, or how to deal with fear, I guess. This world right now, how we live in it, what we experience, there's a lot of unsafe. There's a lot of unsafe feelings. There's a lot of fear, what's going to be, what's going to happen to our country. With the pandemic, what's going to happen to my future, what's going to happen to this, what's going to happen to that. If I ask you to look inside and to find the answer or the understanding of what your fear is made of, take a minute. What is your fear made of? Obviously, it's a nerve system thing, somatic nerve system thing. It's a perception thing. It's a childhood thing. But if you would look at the recipe of what creates fear in you, what that recipe would be. Losing control, fear of unknown. It's kind of the same, but for some people this sentence is buzzing, for some other people the other sentence is buzzing. Fear of the future. How does it feel in the body? Like knots and restlessness and bleak thoughts. Unsafe. So I'm not going to tell you how to get over your fears, but I am going to suggest becoming best friends with them. So there is a fear, and it's because you feel that you are supposed to need to have to do something that's too hard for you, and that you fear the results of it will be devastating on your health, well-being, economic, physical well-being, relationship well-being. And you feel that you have to go this path and that's going to happen no matter what. So there's a part of you that needs to be heard. There's a part of you that needs to be understood. There's a part of you that needs to find a different way to approach this moment. There's a part of you that needs to say, my well-being is important. And I want to find a window and a door and a way to deal with this moment that makes sense. And if I can, I want to find my powerful in this moment rather than being a victim of circumstances. Maybe I can find my powerful. So there is your fear, and there is the mantra, get over it, be strong, do it, perform, get to the finishing line. All good mantras, hooray, hooray. But this is a moment, and you're on your life, and there is a path, and this moment is created here, and you need to climb it, and you need to see which path will lead you to where. To a no fear moment. So maybe the no fear moment lies in your perception of what is, rather than in what the outside is going to do to make you feel safe. What would it take to meet our moments powerful? What would it take to dialogue with our moments through open and okay? This doesn't feel good. This hurts emotionally, physically. This sucks. I'm scared of how it's going to unfold. I'm going to lose my job. I'm not going to have money to pay for my expenses. My well-being is at jeopardy. I don't know if I can get better again. A beloved just passed, or is going to pass, or just broke up with the love of my life, whatever. Fear. What's going to happen to me in the future? What's going to happen to the country in the future? What's going to happen in the regimes? What's going to happen with whatever needs to happen that you think that cannot happen in a good way? I believe that thoughts create reality. You don't have to believe that. But maybe I can invite you to feel the fear. Just bring a thought or experience of fear. I would do it in a much deeper way in a class that is a class that is an ongoing class with a smaller group that knows one another. But just to give an example rather than to talk about it. So bring up a fear of yours. Not a fear that maybe a fear that happened today, or a fear that's an ongoing one, like what's going to happen to me, my future, my job, my fear of death is the mother and father of all fears, whichever one you want to pick. Fear of change, fear of losing control. And feel the experience of what that fear feels like. And see how it can take over you, kind of like brush fire. And see how it will paralyze you and make everything go through the lens of that which you're afraid of. I've said many times to people, most of things that you feared in the future ended up not happening. But that doesn't help because fear is not logical. So talking to fear with logic doesn't work. Two different parts of the brain. But you can dialogue with to fear with compassion and open and going, okay, I feel like a hostage and a victim of this moment. What are the thoughts form? What are the things that I believe that are making me so unsafe? Let me go to the breath. I can't, I'm too agitated. I cannot go to the breath because I feel too agitated. So let me move a little bit. Let me get the bell curve down so that I can connect with myself. What is the distance between this moment to open? What is the distance between this moment to me getting my power back over this moment? What is the distance between this moment and me not thinking that other people will make me safe, but there is something in me that feels unsafe, and it will always feel unsafe until I find the safe within and in my connection with being held. But if you don't believe connection and held, you can at least believe that there is a powerful you and a powerless you. When we fear things, we just want to reach out. We want other people to come and embrace us and take care of us. And people do. People take care of other people. I wish that I am that person. I do my best to be the person that takes care of other people. But I know that this is a scaffolding. I know that this is a hit. I know that this is until the person can take care of themselves. So here you are standing in the core of fear. How can you go to the place where you're powerful? So you see the recipe, the different components that brought you here. And you pray for powerful, and you look for powerful. And you pray that this moment is meaningful. It is easier to heal fears about things that may happen in the future, because that's for sure not happening right now. It's just your state of being bringing up dark movies about future because it's very fashionable and because your family was that, and being pessimistic and believing that things don't work out is something we all grew up with a big dose of. So when it's about the future, you can do this meditation that we just spoke of just connecting with this present and remembering all the times where your predictions of the future didn't really work out. And trusting and being held and all those other things that we've spoken about before. If it's fear of something that's happening right now, it's about being held. It's about asking for help. It's about reaching out and letting others hold you. It's about finding ways of beauty and gratitude in moments that sometimes are difficult. It's about praying. If it's a nervous energy or fear in the body that's always there or often there, it's about moving. It's about moving your neck. It's about expressing. It's about expressing with the voice, with the sound, with the singing, with the breathing. We sometimes just have fear in the body because, I don't know, we were scared when we were born, when they brought us out of our mother's womb. There's some people who just have nervous energy all the time. So you have to face the fact that you have the nervous energy and do things that will bring the calm, which is the movement and the sound. Some of us just pick the fears of the world around us. If you pick the fears, if you pick up the fears of the world around you, it's because you have a role in bringing in the light. If you're a person that walks around and lives your life and feel the fear of humanity in your field, that it's not about your story, your personal story, that it's not about what just happened or what's going to happen. If you feel the fear of humanity, and there's a lot of fear of humanity right now, your role is to bring in the light. It's like humanity is asking you to listen. And let's just bring in the light right now. I invite all of us, whether it's your role or not on your daily life. So when you go to expansion, which we've done before, like feel the energy around you. You can feel the fear. So why do you feel it? It's asking for your presence, to channel light, to channel the energy of life, of this universe, to channel the healing. So let's invite our focused awareness again on our breath. Feeling that fear of humanity and inviting the breath to be long and slow and peaceful. And feeling your presence, your energetic field expanding. You can feel it with the breath like a balloon. Though it doesn't really happen through oxygen, oxygen does help expansion. It helps us think from our neocortex, or experience. So the breath and focused awareness on the field around you, and surrendering and allowing the feeling of expansion to come. Connecting with the heart. Golden light into the heart, just opening the light to the golden light of creation. Feel you being light, feel you standing in a cocoon of light or sitting right now. Can you feel that? And at the same time, can you feel the fear around you? If it's not your fear, you can feel it. If it's your fear, you won't feel it anymore. And whatever you feel inside you, that light presence, just shine it out into the field of consciousness around you, like a sun, shining its rays outwards. And the more you express the light, the calmer it becomes within you. Bring your awareness into healing, giving, medicine, allowing. Feel how the light that comes through you is coming out through your pores, your nerve endings, and going out, 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 into whoever, whatever may be in need of it. Either person or humanity or consciousness. Can you see this moment with your heart? Can you touch this moment with your heart? With your soft wisdom? With the one that sees the way rather than walls? If it's hard for you to connect to this space of just nothing but flow and light, you can go through the path of remembering a moment in your life where everything was bliss, but not because someone else was there blissing you, because the sun was right and the air was right and the smell was right and everything felt right. So that's another way to get into a place of that sort. Just go to a place where there's a sense memory of everything felt right. And now just going again to your breath, just feeling your inner experience, how it feels like to be you right now. And if there's a prayer that you'd like to bring into the space of us, please do. And would like to bring a prayer into the space of us. May we find the courage and the wisdom to come together, to work through harmony and common denominators. When we find the courage and the imagination or creativity to find the open doors rather than keep talking about how everything is closed. Where we find the courage, creativity, and innocence to find joy and playfulness in our heart. May we find the curiosity to figure out, to know, and to express and explore what else is there. This moment is not a period. There are many pages. Can you see that? And taking a deep breath, exhaling with sound. And as soon as you're ready, you're welcome to open your eyes. So the journey of creating a healthy relationship with fear starts with wanting to. Fear is a great way to not take action. And I'm not judging, because sometimes it's easier to just feel afraid than to take action. Sometimes that's what you're meant to do. Thank you. Thank you for this meditation and for exploration. And with the grace, this assists you in your relationship with fear. Thank you.